Yo, this is MC Light, and right now you're checking out Rain.
Hey everyone, it's Rain. Welcome to a special edition of the 5 Elements series. We have, I think you know these two lovely, beautiful people next to me. We have Peter Thomas and we have Cynthia Bailey Thomas from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And they have a new book out called Carry On Baggage, Our Non-Stop Flight. Now, I'm a fan of the show, so I watched. And Peter, you definitely know how to get the ladies, because it took a little bit of reeling in, but you got Cynthia in, and you guys have this book. So let me know, Cynthia, what did Peter do that made you say?
Well, you know, actually, it usually takes a little more time to reel me in, but Peter just had that whole Peter Thomas thing going on. So I actually surrendered very quickly to Peter. As a matter of fact, I told Peter that I loved him before he told me that he loved me. Just putting it out there.
Peter.
She liked to win. So I'm quite sure that was a race also.
Well, you won too. You won big.
Yeah. I cannot possibly tell you guys how that went down, because we'll take that to our grave. But at the same time, yes, it took a lot of reeling in. I was on the phone trying to convince her several weeks before she actually made it down to Atlanta. For her to come and do a face-to-face with me to purchase this vehicle that I was trying to get from her, for the fact that if I did it over the phone, then none of this would happen. And I convinced her after, she was partying in Vegas celebrating her 40th birthday on stage with Prince 2 nights in a row. Hey. I convinced her, hey, you got to come if you want me to do this deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And when she came down there, as soon as she stepped in the car at the airport, you know what I'm saying? I was in closing the deal mode, and I went hard for 48 hours, and I successfully got the job done.
Good. And see, that's what this book is about, because it's not all easy and quick. So tell me a little bit about the book, Cynthia.
The book is really our story, how we met, how we got together, how we even ended up on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. None of this stuff just happened. There's a story behind everything about us, and this was a great opportunity to talk about it. You guys just see snippets of who we are on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You never get the full story. Lord knows I wish y'all did, but you don't. When you buy this book from Amazon.com, you guys will really get a lot of the backstory and just really get a better idea of who we are. Peter was very accomplished and established, before the show, and so was I. I lived here in New York City. I had a very successful modeling career. So we just didn't happen. We didn't happen. We've been around, we've been in the game for a minute. So you guys will get to see all that and read about all that in Carry On Baggage.
And you definitely look for the link at the bottom, and you'll see this. Carry On Baggage, Our Non-Stop Flight. Now, this is a 5 Element series, so my final question is, what are the 5 elements to a successful marriage?
Okay, the first one, and this is the most important one, marry someone who has the same dreams and aspirations as you do. Marry the person who wants the same things that you want, because if you don't, you guys are not going to make it, because y'all don't even want the same stuff.
Right. Peter?
Baby, you only give them one?
Well, there's 5.
It's 2.5, baby. 2.5, 2.5. Okay, all right. Make sure that the person you chose to marry is that no matter what's going on in your life, you know that you could wake up with that person the next day, all right, and ready to start the love all over again.
Oh, that's so true. Wow. See?
All right, and I'll say my last thing, and you guys have heard this one over and over and over again, but this is a pretty strong one, communication. Keep the communication open. Always be on the same page, because once you stop communicating as a couple, then that's when the problems start. You kind of have to be an open book in a marriage. You don't ever want your partner to feel like they don't know what's going on, because that leads to insecurities and jealousies, and ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for all that now. So be an open book. If you chose to be with this person, then you shouldn't have a problem, being an open book.
Right.
With all that communication, make sure you do one thing. Be honest at all time. Okay? Try not to lie to your mate. If you really love that person, try to be honest with them at all times. Even if the truth hurts, okay, say what it is, okay, because they can't be mad at you later because you told the truth, okay?
And then when you wake up, yeah, there's one more. You want to do the last one?
Have fun. Our relationship, you guys, saw us struggling and kind of losing everything and, started from the bottom, now we're here kind of story. Now our struggle is, hey, we're doing all these things, but we need to still have fun together. Where's the date night, the couples night? Do stuff with your man. Have a good time because life is too short. It's not all about just work.
That's good. And I see, Peter is he's funny. I see the way he looks at you
jokes.
and everything. It's a really nice relationship. So definitely Carry On Baggage, our nonstop flight, Cynthia Bailey Thomas, Peter Thomas, The 5 Elements. I'm Rain. Thank you and peace.
Get it at
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com. And check the link on the bottom.